for an entire day, and I've been doing this for what feels like a week. I've been trying to get a shiny Dhelmise. And I want to get a shiny Dhelmise because I want to do a YouTube video involving Dhelmise. And here's the dumb part, right? I'm just going to use the new shiny Dhelmise that I got, the first shiny Dhelmise I ever got, as a fucking intro. I'm not even going to use my own footage when it comes to Dhelmise, because I don't have a capture card for my Nintendo Switch. So yeah, that's something. Oh, I'm losing my mind. I'm actually losing my mind. I don't even know if Dhelmise is going to be in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I have no idea. So this video could be fucking pointless. This intro alone is like 10 minutes long. Please let me just find a shiny. I finally got it! I finally fucking got it! I've been trying to get this thing for what feels like a week. And I finally got it! It's like 9:30 a.m. I want to scream my head off. I finally got it! Now the intro can start. Also, you know what's really cool about the shiny Dhelmise? Not only is it an adamant nature, which, holy crap, that's extremely lucky, but also this thing has pretty good in both HP and speed and best in attack. This is insanely lucky and I love it. Before we talk about Scarlet and Violet, however, let's talk about the Alolan region. A beautiful region with a lot of amazing Pokemon. Granted, some of them are pretty shit in my opinion, but overall, it's a pretty good lineup. The Pokemon are really solid. Speaking of solid, we have Pokemon Sun and Moon. Pretty good games all things considered. Only for them to be completely shitted on by Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Seriously, Game Freak, not to be rude, but what the fuck was the point in releasing Sun and Moon if you were just gonna release Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon like a year later? I get that they couldn't make Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon like DLC for Sun and Moon, but seriously, you couldn't just delay Sun and Moon for like a couple months and then add some of the Ultra Sun and Moon features into Sun and Moon? Like seriously, aside from the Greninja event, there was no fucking point to Sun and Moon. At all. Sorry about that, I'm very passionate about that topic. It grinds my gears. Anyways, I rambled on long enough. Let me just get to the point. The TLDR of this video is this. Dhelmise is going to be fucking broken in Scarlet and Violet! But if you want the full explanation as to why I think this, then hey, keep watching the video and Anti-Owl will explain everything.
What the fuck do you mean I will explain it? You give me my own channel just for me to do a video for you on yours. What kind of logic is that?
Look, I'm sorry this is all over the place, but seriously man, you'd be doing me a huge favor. I'm not feeling well. I have like 3 weeks of this employment course thing that I need to do so that I can find and keep a job. It's my birthday soon, like literally in a couple of days as of this recording. And as much as I really want to do this video and complete it before Scarlet and Violet comes out, again, I just don't have the time. So please, can you do this for me?
Alright, fine. But you definitely owe me for this.
Thanks man, you're doing me a huge favor here. I'm sorry about this guys. Hope you guys enjoy the video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Looks like you guys are stuck with me at the moment. That being said, Grimowl does have a point. You see, while Dhelmise is a fairly popular and is a strong competitive Pokemon, you rarely even see anyone using it. I don't think it helps the fact that Dhelmise is in the NU, never used, tier. how it's really slow all things considered, and how most Pokemon can send it to the Shadow Realm. However, myself and many other agree that its attack stat and ability definitely helps it continue being a strong contender. Speaking of which, its ability Steel Worker is the reason for this video and why Grimal thinks Dhelmise will be a beast in Pokémon Scarlet and Violet. To anyone who may have forgotten what Steel Worker does, what it does is boosts the power of Dhelmise's Steel type moves by 50%, which is the same as a stab move. Now stab is short for same type attack bonus, which is if a Pokemon uses an attack that has the same type as one of that Pokemon's types, the move's damage goes up by 1.5%, aka 50%. To take Hisuian Goodra as an example, if Goodra uses Flash Cannon, rather than doing the base 80 total damage, it will do base times stab, so 80 times 1.5, which is 120 damage. Now if you were to give Hisuian Goodra Steel Worker, combining the ability and stab making it times 3, it will end up being 80 times 3, which will lead to a damage total of 240. I'm sorry, but 240? Holy shit, that's insane. It's no wonder they didn't make Dhelmise into a steel type. Oh wait. So from what we understand from Centro, as well as the other leakers, is that when it comes to this new terastallizing mechanic, like the image shows, if a non-normal type turns into Terra normal type, it will gain pure normal stab, and plus normal damage. I'm assuming this plus damage is times 1.5, so we will go with that until proven otherwise.
So I kind of want to clarify some things while I still have the chance. I don't know if it's saying one of these two things. Either Magnemite turning into a normal type will not only get the normal type stab, but will also get an extra times 1.5 damage on top of that. Or if it's saying that when Magnemite does turn into a pure normal type, it just gets the plus damage that you would get out of a stab, which is times 1.5. In my personal opinion, I think out of the two, the first one is the more likely one. Not only for the sake of this video, since I don't know if Game Freak will just go, oh, we'll make a mechanic that changes types, call it a day. I do think that the mechanic will give you a little boost to go alongside that, but we truly don't know, and we're not gonna know until we get the games ourselves, which is like just over 2 months, so we won't have to wait for long. But until then, and for the sake of the video, we will just say that turning into a normal Terra type or any Terra type will give you that type's stab boost, as well as an extra times 1.5 set of damage. Again, for the sake of this video, and until we see and get the game ourselves.
Now it's time to get to the big conclusion. The moment you guys probably guessed ages ago, so I'll get to the point. If Dhelmise is in Pokémon Scarlet and Violet and you terastallize it into a Terra Steel type, making it its Steel moves stab by times 1.5, gets an extra times 1.5 boost from terastallizing, and its Steel Worker ability giving it another times 1.5 damage buff to all Steel moves. In total, Dhelmise is getting a times 4.5 boost for every Steel type attack. But wait, there's more. You see, like Flash Cannon, Anchor Shot is also an 80 base power attacking move. However, because it's exclusive to Dhelmise, Anchor Shot is practically 120 power. But aside from that, adding up the 80 base power of Anchor Shot times 4.5 of all that combined stab damage, equals to a total of Grim, I think you need to read this.
Wait, what? Why?
Trust me.
Okay, I guess. Well, just right here. This. Okay. So let's see. So 80 times 4.5 equals 360. 360? Look, even if you want to go for the second option that I brought up earlier, or the second possibility that it's not stab and an extra damage boost, it's just the stab and not the times 1.5 boost. It only gives you the 1.5 boost from, regular stab moves, right? So it wouldn't, in that case, I'm stuttering because I'm just in shock. In that case, then yeah, it wouldn't be 4.5. It would actually be times 3. But as we talked about before, 80 times 3 is still a huge number. It's 240. Granted, it's not as big as, 360, but it is still a significant number. And keep in mind, none of this is taking into consideration moves that will amplify the attack, like Dhelmise with Sword Stance. Oh god, that's horrifying. Now, some of you may be thinking, but Dhelmise is really slow. He has like a 40 base speed. So yeah, sure, he may be strong, but he won't be fast enough. 2 words. Trick Room. If you put Dhelmise on a team with Bronzong, a Pokemon who is ridiculously broken whenever it uses Trick Room, yeah. Let me tell you, I don't think Duos is going to look the same ever again. Matter of fact, I don't think Pokemon is going to look the same ever again, especially right after Dhelmise takes a shit on it. And I honestly can't wait to see that. Also, some people are probably wondering, Grim, aren't you meant to be busy? Well, yeah, and I still am. Thankfully, I was just able to find a little bit of time to kind of squeeze in myself in spots. Yeah, that sounds awful. That being said, though, I am going to take a 3-week break plus longer. I'm saying that because, again, the reason why I'm so busy is because of how I'm doing an employment course so that, I can try and find a goddamn job. Because as much as I want to, I ain't making money off YouTube unless you guys want me to make money off YouTube. So like, subscribe, watch the video. No, sorry. But fucking hell. Anyway, so yeah, the employment course, which is gonna go on for 3 weeks. How in a couple days I'm gonna be turning 22, and I want to spend that time with my family and hopefully some friends. Hopefully I get to see my mates again. Either just before or after finishing the employment course, I'll have a job. Maybe. And if I do, well, yeah, I'm gonna be focused on that more than I am on my channel, as much as that pains me. And I was able to get my hands on a PS5. Specifically, I was able to pre-order it from an actual place that I can just walk to. You have no idea how happy I am to actually say those words that are coming out of my mouth. And while it did say that I was going to be able to pick it up in October, it did send me an email saying that it was going to be delayed. So maybe late October, somewhere in November. I don't know. But as soon as I do get it, I'm not gonna get off that fucking thing. So, yeah. If I do end up getting a job, chances are I'm gonna spend all my downtime on the PS5. So, yeah. Even less of a chance I'm gonna be able to make a video. And hey, while there's a lot currently happening for me at the moment, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna quit YouTube. That doesn't mean that posts are going to be like months and months apart. It just means that they won't be as consistent because I post a video like every week or 2. So there's some consistency at least. With that being said, I'm sorry if this video was so all over the place, and I genuinely hope you guys have a wonderful day, evening, and or night, and I will see you guys next time. And don't worry, Anti-Owl, you'll be able to sign out too. I haven't forgotten about you.
Well, there you have it. And don't worry too much because I, the great Anti-Owl, is still going to be here for all you sexy people.
Bold claim, since I don't think anyone has said anything positive or even negative about you.
So remember to like, subscribe and put notifications on all. Until then, hope you guys have a good night, evening, and or day. Laterz.